This will probably be the quietest finals ever. We have a whole bunch of people upstairs watching the stream. But down here, other than the players and Chris and Ford, we have one gentleman playing over on the table, and Ford's wife is sitting there watching. So it will probably be the quietest finals ever. I want to welcome everyone back. Hello, Vanessa and John Blue, Nicole, Consuelo, Kelly. Nicole, how are you on YouTube and Facebook? How do you do that? All right, Liz has the first break. And you'll notice that Kristen Ford will be racking for the ladies. Hi, Brian and Kwania and Don, Taya, David. Got a couple people already rooting for Liz. I'm sure we have Canadians watching. Well, this is kind of a little bit of a mess with the 2, 3, 6, and 7. Now, I think yeah, she's looking at oh, and she fouled. Like, even Kathy's going to have ball in hand here. The 2 and the 3 do she can combo the 2 into the 3 and make the 3. Where she's going to leave the 2, that's going to be the challenge. Because it's an off angle. So she's going to have to hit it hard enough that the 2 comes back out. She's going to have to control her cue ball. But the real trick is, or, oh, I didn't even see it in this angle. I didn't realize that she could take the 2 all the way down. I thought the 7 was in the way. Okay. Never mind then. She got the 2 on the corner and probably pockets it, or push the 3 towards the, let's get the different angle. Okay, how about this other view? Oh, the 4 combos in the 8. Yikes. And she's hooked up behind the 4, or behind the 5. 1 rail across. That's pretty much the only thing she has. 5 in the corner, come down. Oh, and she missed it, but she got position. She could see the 6, so. Alright, and here comes Liz. This is just coming off that very strong match against Suzanne. Phyllis, welcome. Oh, thought that was going to go in, but you know, same rule applies to the cue ball as it does to the rest of the balls. She's in the way. Let's try this view. That gives a little bit better. So thank you for all of you who are joining us. This is the finals of the NWPA Tour Stop number 5. A single raised to 9. This is Liz Cole coming to the table right now, and she is playing Kathy McDonald. Liz is from Portland. Kathy is from British Columbia. That was a sigh. And she's going to get it on the way back. takes the first game. It's 1-0. Liz over Kathy McDonald. So I thank everybody for joining us. I want to thank those people who have helped me over the weekend. It was greatly appreciated. Thank you for wishing me a happy anniversary, because this is 10 years of me actually streaming, because the first stream I ever did was at the Golden Fleece in Kenmore in September of 2009. So it was this tournament. It's pretty crazy. I've been doing this for 10 years. Go figure. All right. Yes, Pamela, this is the final. It's a single race to 9. The winner gets $641 and a paid entry into the Coupe du Quebec in Montreal. Well, Brian, time flies when you're having fun. I've actually had a lot of fun doing this. Met a lot of pretty cool people and got to do a lot of traveling. So I'm very grateful. Yeah, there's been lots of traveling. I got a lot of stories. A lot of fun times. I've really been lucky. You know, Annie and I did a lot of traveling together. For we started Rail2Rail in 2011, so you know, it's a lot of years, 8 years. So I'm very, very grateful and very blessed for what I've gotten to do. So the 4, let me give you this other view here. 4 off the rail, come 2 rails and come back out into the middle of the table. And you got the 5 in the corner. So yeah, she's coming out into the middle of the table. Now here you have a choice. You can come straight across the table and take the 8 ball up in the corner pocket that you just put the 4 in. You can draw back off the rail and take the 8 ball in the corner pocket where she just went. On the lower, on your screen, the lower right hand corner. And I think she's coming straight across. All right. Liz is up 2-0 over Kathy McDonald. I think Liz is on a mission. Welcome, Junior. Welcome, Phil. Glad you could join us. This is Ford at the table here. He's one of the other tournament director besides Chris. And it is Liz break. Decade number 2, yeah. Isn't it funny how things happen in life? You know, because I never started out to be this. Never started out to be a streamer. I've never been a techie person, so I didn't take broadcasting in college. I didn't do any of that stuff. Communications, none of that. Liz. Keep changing the camera, so I don't. Oh, that's not the one. There we go. There. She says that was not what she meant to do. So if you're interested in the brackets for this event, they are on Challenge. I've put it up in the YouTube chat room as well. There is also the brackets for the second chance, Maison Challenge. We had 10 players come back for that. So all in all, it was a really good tournament. That's true, Brian. Okay, I think Kathy is her jump cue. Hey, Snooker. Where you been all day? Well, she made a good hit. And she let us see the ball. Busy? Busy doing what? What's more important than watching one of my streams? Come on now. Yes, this is the final. Oh, Liz. You let Kathy back to the table. It could be very dangerous. Okay. All right, Snooker. I'll give you that if you're out playing. Yeah. I can understand that. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Oh, okay. Okay. So, where are you playing at nowadays, Snooker? Okay, so Kathy now is on the board. It is 2-1 Liz Cole and a race to 9.
I don't want no diamond rings.
I had to cut that commercial off a little quick. Sorry about that. Oh, I see. Okay. Are you talking? Is that in Cedar-Woolley? Are you talking about the old Dusties in Cedar-Woolley? Yep, bro. 1 race to 9. Cool, Snooker. So my next stream is going to be the Northwest APA 9-Ball Challenge, coming at the Chinook Casino in Lincoln City, Oregon. That would be November 7th through the 10th. And then the next weekend right after that will be the last tour stop of the year for the NWPA. That will be at Sam's Billiards, November 16th and 17th. Sam's Billiards in Portland, Oregon. Really? Well, maybe I can make it up there in another month or so. Hmm. So she's got the 5 in the side. That's what she's looking at here. Yes, these are 9-foot tables. They're 9-foot diamonds. So they have the tighter pockets with the big shelf. Yeah, Ro, then I'll show you. Yeah, snooker, hearing a lot of oh my gods. Yeah, I like that. Or the nice shot. Did you see that? That's always nice. Oh, slow down, slow down, slow down. Phew. Hey, Melissa. Hey, David. Welcome. Glad to see you could join us. Oh, wow. Well, let's see if Kathy can make this and tie it up too. And she does. We are tied at 2. I don't know. Yeah, Rose, it is Chris. Where do you think I snagged him from? No. This is the one I want to. There we go. Chris is also the tournament director for the NAPT. So, and Ro, who is in our commenting on the video, plays on the NAPT. In fact, I'll see her in a few days in Las Vegas at Griff's. Yeah, no doubt. Chris needs white gloves. I'd like to take a moment to really thank the Fleece for hosting this event and you know, kind of let me come in here and set up the way I want to. And they have this little alcove in here that they're actually going to make the, you know, I gave them some suggestions. They're going to put up a plexiglass and Brian, I told him your suggestion about leaving the top, I don't know, top part of it open for airflow, because otherwise, you know, it's going to get really hot in here. And putting up some sound stuff, so maybe some sound foam or something around. So that's a thought. But anyway, it really worked out well. And they were really and stuff. They don't have food here yet. They're still waiting on all their permits and everything like that. But Kim Jones went and bought a bunch of fruit and donuts and coffee and tea and all, stuff for everybody to eat Saturday morning. It was really, really nice. And they've just been, really gracious. And they want to host an NAPT tournament. But that's not going to happen until next year. But also, I'd like to take a minute to thank my sponsors: Jam Up Apparel, Billiard Shopping Network, Bad Boys Billiard Productions. They're really supportive of what I do and always have been. So, big shout out to them. If you have an opportunity, please thank them for sponsoring this free stream. Going on the, drop them a note on their website or whatever, or on Facebook, either way. And then also Players Club Limited, Chris and Ford and Rose and Dave. They've always supported me, as well as the NWPA. So, and then last but not least, our premier sponsor, Julie Lang with the Cascade team, home of the 1% listing fee. So make sure you check her out, Julie Lang, at julielang.com. She is also a pool player, so you're keeping it in the family. In fact, she was on my APA team and could barely hold a cue. She's come a long way now, and she's on another team. She doesn't play on my team anymore, but she has another team and is I think she's a 3 now and just having a great time. So if you have an opportunity, please thank her. And if you need any kind of real estate, anything, give Julie a call. She can help you out. And if you're out of the area and you need a referral, call her. She has contacts all over the country. Brian is right. She is one of the nicest ladies. She'd definitely be she's my real estate agent. So when I go to buy something, she is the one I call. And just, no, she's good. Just like that, Liz is up. 3-2. Well, thank you, Angie. I'm glad you came out to play. And I'm glad you had fun. That's the whole point. Brian, Liz made the 9. Oh, why are you like that? Come back here. All right, let's go here. There. Angie, I'm glad to hear that. I'm really glad that you started playing and that you're having fun. That's the most important thing. I mean, really. I mean, a lot of us, we like the competition. We like the heat of the battle kind of thing. But at the same time, we started playing this game because it was fun. And we all need to remember that. And, you even though, we want to play at our best, we want to, win the tournaments. We want to do all that. At the end of the day, you gotta love it and you gotta be having fun. Otherwise, it's not worth it. I mean, it's this is your life, and if you're gonna spend your time doing this kind of stuff, it's the way I feel about jobs and all that. If you don't love what you're doing, you need to find something else to do. Of course, I think everybody should play pool because I love it, and I just think everybody should love it too. But that's just me. And, kind of been saying that way. Hey, Susie. Nice tournament. Glad you came out and played. Did she get where she needed on the 5? I think, or on the 7, I'm sorry. Yeah, even when you can't make a ball. Come on now. Yes, it's frustrating, but it's the same thing when you play golf. You got really frustrated playing golf, but you still played. All right. Well, this is up 4-2. And we're going to take a quick commercial break here. Well, Kelly was right. It's pretty easy to have a love-hate relationship with pool. That's very true. And Edward Hoffman, otherwise known as Snooker, seems to think he shoots pool because the voices in his head tell him to. I'm learning how to tell the voices in my head to go sit in the corner and be quiet. That's funny. Pool. A test of my skill versus your luck. That's good. All right. So Kathy takes that one. So Liz is up 4-3 over Kathy McDonald. Yeah.
Just because, as we were saying earlier, I have a feeling it's going to be there sooner. More times. Screw you.
All right. So this is Kathy's break. Yeah, she has a. All right. Let me go back to here. Fargo's. Liz Cole is a 600. And Kathy McDonald is a 613. So yeah, she's a Canadian. Ah, Vancouver Island girl. All right. Hey, Chris. Welcome. Efrenless? That's funny. Alright. So, well, let's see. She's kind of wait a minute ago. 2 on the side. Or that works. I don't know if she's trying to cut it in the side and just missed, or what. Whew. A little worried there for a minute that she was going to scratch in the corner. Real good. A little stun shot here just to send the cue ball. Oh, no, she's coming off the rail. She's playing with follow. Liz does like to move the ball around the table. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come back here. Okay, fine. Plan B. We have seen that so much this weekend. You really got to make sure that you're aiming for the middle of that pocket. All right. Well, that's 5-3. And Kathy is going to take a break, so we're going to take a break for just a few minutes, and we'll be back. And we're live. So I have Marianne McConnell.
Yeah, Kathy McDonald's road partner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Greg, the volume is low, so you're going to have to turn up your computer. We are pretty close, so we're trying to keep, keep everything so that we don't disturb the players.
Oh, I see people are commenting that the volume's too low.
Yeah. Yeah, that was Greg.
Yeah.
So we've got, this is Facebook, the comments here, and that's YouTube.
Okay.
So we stream out to both.
All right. Yeah, I've actually watched some of your Rail2Rail.
Yeah?
It's been excellent.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I was just telling everybody that this is kind of my anniversary from when I first started streaming.
Really? How many years?
10 years.
Wow, that's a while.
Yeah. Well, my first event was in 2009 in September, and it was at the Golden Fleece over in Kenmore
Oh.
for the NWPA.
Oh.
So,
So this is perfect.
Yeah.
You should be here right now then. Yeah.
Is she going? No, she should be.
So where are we at now?
It's 5-3. Liz Cole over Kathy.
Yeah, and they're racing to 9, just one race.
One
It's
race.
not double, like they don't
No.
have the true double knockout.
Mm-mm.
Me? You taking pictures of me? Never. Maybe you're not supposed
Oh, yeah. The ads apparently are loud.
Oh,
Because I have the volume turned down, our volume is turned down so it only bounces so high.
right. And upstairs where we were watching part of the time, there's no volume on, so
Mm-mm. There isn't. I can actually turn up this volume a little bit, but it's not really going to turn it up that much. But we just have to be careful. Yeah, we don't want to disturb the players.
so is it Liz's break next?
I believe so. I think Kathy broke last.
Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong, but
Well, you
that's-
have Liz's name on top. That's why I wondered if she broke first.
Oh, I have no idea.
You didn't really do it like
no,
that, I see.
no, because I set this up before you guys lag. So there's a whole steps I have to do, and
I see.
that's one of the things. So you guys don't even lag before I have all this set up and
I
ready
see.
to go.
Well, I think we're about to find out. Kathy's back in the room.
1 year in real years feels like 2 in pool years, so probably feels like you've been at this for 20 years.
Oops.
Oops, sorry.
It's under my leg. Oh. Okay.
Okay.
We're
There we
getting
go.
untangled here. It is Liz's break, okay. And loss of cue ball, nope. Just spinning in the pocket. Oh, I have a beautiful little ball marker that I was going to bring down for Chris.
He actually has a couple. I think he just didn't go and get it. It might be upstairs, but
So he's using the chalk method of magic rack removal.
I use the grab your opponent, one lifts it and the other pulls.
Yeah.
That's the method I use. I figure if it's going to rock a quarter of an inch, I'm not going to worry about it at that point.
Yeah. Although the green, green, the 6 and the 9 are fairly close together, so it might have slightly altered the angle there.
Thanks, Suzanne. Good tournament. I assume you're home already. And the only thing she really has to shoot is a combination.
I think she'll elect to play a safety.
Come off there.
These pockets are so tight
They are.
that combinations are not easy. A little bit off angle and it's dangerous. So easy to leave a ball just in the jaws.
Mm-hmm. We've seen it a lot today.
Mm-hmm. There's a
And
nice safety.
that was. On this one, you want to come off the bottom rail and come into the one. That way you're kicking the one the opposite direction of the two. If you go the other way and you don't make it, you know, you can leave a...
Yeah, I like to
Leave it.
kick at this 2 rails. You got a good chance of sticking in behind these balls.
Mm-hmm. And she doesn't want that to go in.
No, she's left it. Looks like Liz has a slight angle. Come up table.
Oh, they might go down too.
Maybe.
Looks like Kathy's going to go get her jump cue.
I've actually seen some pretty spectacular jumping in this match.
Mm-hmm.
Good hit. Unfortunate leave.
Yeah. Go back to the other angle. Oh, Nicole makes a point. Top 3, 1 Washingtonian, 1 Oregon, 1 Canadian.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is Marianne commentating with me.
Hi, Suzanne.
This actually was a very good tournament.
Yeah, pretty high standard.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
She gotta get back down here. Let's see. Well, doesn't look like it. So you got these monitors here.
Yeah, yeah. I think she's kicking again. She might elect to kick one rail at the 5 here since the 8 is over the pocket. It might give her an extra opportunity to make a ball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty close.
It was pretty close. Unfortunately, she's gonna leave it for Liz. Thank you, Andy. I appreciate that.
It's difficult to tell from here if the 6 goes in the same pocket as the 5. It must. Oh, she just nudged the 9 up, and I bet it's taken that pocket
Well,
away.
I think you're right.
Just one little rub can change this game so quickly.
Huh?
Oh, she did have it. She did have it. It was difficult to see from here.
Yeah. And she's got a good shot on the 8.
Yeah, probably spin around 2 rails. Yep.
All right. So that puts Liz up
6-3.
6-3. And just race to 9. And it's Chris's turn to rack. Thanks, Rob. I appreciate it. If you have an opportunity, please subscribe to our channel. All right. It kind of looks like she's hooked up on that 4. She must be able to see a piece of it.
You can see almost the whole ball. Looks like she's going to thin off it though. Huh? Goes for the bank. Good save. Kathy's calling in Chris to watch this shot. Must be tight to the 9. Oh,
Well, and for her next trick,
that wasn't exactly the result she wanted, I'm sure. Pretty simple safety here.
yeah. This is a one rail off the,
Yeah,
the bottom rail. Come back into it.
she has no edge on this.
Mm-mm.
She might
Unless you want to come around the 3.
yeah, just go in behind it. She'll probably kick fairly firmly at this. Yeah. And a window.
And a window.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Joanne.
Joanne.
Yeah, she's with us from Calgary, I think. See, we got a little more Canadian content.
Bev's been on and off all weekend.
Nice. Yeah, this is the final. It's 1 race to 9, Joanne. Kathy won the point. Liz came from the B-side.
Yeah, Kathy defeated Liz on the point for the point match.
It's been races to 6 all the way through, but they elected to play 1 race to 9.
It's standard what we do.
Yeah, well, it sometimes is easier to just do that for timing instead
Yeah.
of not knowing if you're going to be here all night or what.
Just play it out. Yeah, they've been doing that since I've started playing on the tour in 2005. So
Yeah. Nice kick.
oh, and she's gonna make it.
Kaboom. Shot.
And she's got a window for the 4. I don't know. Do pro players ever really go into retirement?
I've gone in and out the odd time.
I mean, you stop playing, but you always come back to it.
I just changed my game a few times.
Yeah.
Went from snooker to 9-ball to 8-ball, back to 9-ball. I'm going to join a snooker league this winter.
Oh,
I'm pretty
that'd be fun.
excited.
That would be fun.
I haven't played snooker, seriously for quite some time.
I can honestly say I have never played.
Oh,
I watched it. I've stood next to a snooker table and went, wow, that's a really long way away.
it is.
But I've never played.
Welcome, Lisa and Nate.
Yes, Joe, this is the finals between Liz Cole and Kathy McDonald.
That's pretty funny, Edward.
Okay, so Edward says he posted a meme in a group other day about how wearing a jam-up shirt didn't automatically improve your Fargo. And Damien posts that is why I created the automatic improvement guaranteed line of shirts.
We want a little Jam Up Canada shirt. Very nice stroke there.
All right, so Liz is up 7-3. And Ford's gonna rack, so we're gonna take a quick commercial break. Take that one. All right, and we're back. What's that?
Do you know who that Gordon Steele is?
Mm-mm.
I know a Gordon Steele from Vancouver Island.
Gordon, where are you from?
Not telling. She's got a shot on the 2.
That is the 5 ball up by the 9 ball. Oh. She's going to get a little lucky there on that leave.
I think we could see another jump here. Two balls sort of sitting in a cluster, so it's a 1 rail kick
Oh, she's gonna have-
behind the 6 is it's pretty ugly.
Yeah.
She's gonna jump.
She's
this.
going to jump. She's a real good jumper, so.
Oh,
Oh, that was unfortunate.
good jump. Bad result.
Yeah. Hey, Will. Welcome.
This event is actually a qualifier for that pro event in Quebec.
Yes, it is. Yeah, and if Liz doesn't, if the winner doesn't take it, then it passes down to the next person. So.
Ah, for anybody that's never been to Quebec City, it's fantastic.
Oh.
The food is out of this world.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful old city. It's one of the oldest cities in North America.
I think I'd like to go this year, go a little bit early and be able to go do some sightseeing because last year I went and pretty much we did go down to Montreal to this little restaurant. Veronique and Natalie and some of the locals there took
Yes.
us, and it was just this little poutine place, and it was just. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. There was like 35 of us, or 30 people there.
Just swarmed the place.
Just swarmed the place, yeah, and we had a great time.
That was close.
I'm very excited to be going back. My mother is very excited. She went last year with me.
She's going again.
She's going again. She wants to go again. So it's okay.
Yeah. No, it's a fabulous city.
With the room we play in, it's Dooley's in Saint Jean. I don't remember how to say it, Saint Jean, but it is absolutely phenomenal. Have you ever been there?
I've been to Quebec City and I've been to other Doolies down east, but not to that one.
It is amazing.
Oh my. That was a rather verbal comment.
It's because I don't know if it was Chris or Four went, ooh. She looked at them.
Oh, and now we have to welcome Will and Beverly Ashton and Jacqueline.
Bevy and Jackie.
Mm-hmm.
Ro, you're right. It was so much fun. I'm going to have to do it again. I think we all should go in like 2 days early.
And what is the date of that tournament in Quebec?
It is. I have to look at the calendar because I can never remember it. October. It starts on the 25th, but the players' meeting and everything and the charity event's on the 24th of October. So it goes the 24th to the 27th.
So about 6 weeks from now, 6 weeks from now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's in a little shopping mall area, and we got them to allow us to put a table in the mall
Oh, cool.
so that we can, go and try to engage some of the shoppers and things. So I thought I'd learn a couple of trick shots or something. I have a couple of books, and I'm thinking, okay, I should learn a couple of these.
Yeah, we used to do the Nova Scotia Snooker Championships in the mall in Nova Scotia.
Yeah.
That was part of the Canadian snooker play downs. I've seen that used quite a few times, and it's really good to introduce people to the games.
Yeah. Yeah, the charity event is actually a lot of fun, and in this venue we play their game of it's called 10.1.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we play that, a shortened version of that, but yeah, we had a lot of fun last year. Oh.
Snooker. It's 2 O's, not 2 U's, Edward.
That's his chat handle.
And that puts Liz on the hill.
That it does. So I'll remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, please like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. It would be greatly appreciated. So when's your next tournament?
At the same time, I think, as the NWPA is doing their final year-end the banquet at Sam's and everything, we have a big event on Vancouver Island.
Oh.
Yeah, right at the same time in November. It's a Canadian Q Sports event.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's a league. You have to qualify by playing in either CCS or ACS in order to
Okay.
qualify for it. So there's singles, doubles, teams.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, at different levels too, like standard, open, advanced. So you get to play at the level that You belong at.
Oops. I can do that. So, Edward says the Muppet Swedish chef gave him the handle snooker.
But he looked at the word snooker. In England, it is said snooker, although in Canada we just say snooker. And the funny thing is, when I was learning, I played snooker for 20 years before I played any 8-ball or 9-ball, but we would always say, let's go play pool. But we would always play snooker because there were only snooker tables.
Mm-hmm.
So in fact, it's kind of obvious that Canada is a little bit of the English culture and the American culture combined.
Mm-hmm.
That's just kind of the way it worked out in terms of our billiard world. Yeah. So we'd say, let's go play pool, but we'd be
Mhm.
playing snooker.
Well,
Yeah.
well, that would confuse the daylights out of me. Let's go play pool, and we wind up with a 12-foot table. I'm like, I can't see that far.
Yeah, well, back in the day, that was all there were in those
Yeah.
in the billiard clubs.
That's crazy because you
Yeah.
can hardly find snooker tables around here.
Yeah, and mostly in America, they're 10-foots. They're not.
Mhm.
They're 5x10s. They're not 6x12s. Whereas a 6x12 is the only true snooker
Yeah.
table.
So, have you played any of the Chinese 8-ball?
I haven't. I've heard about it, but I haven't. I agree, Joe. And the center pocket is called the middle bag.
Plants, side, and screw back in okay.
Snooker. Yeah. Side spin, not, they don't even call it English when here you call it English.
Mm-hmm.
And it's mostly in England. But
Oh no!
a plant is a combination.
And what's a screw back?
They're shaking hands. They're shaking hands.
So, congratulations to Liz Cole. She defeats
Kathy McDonald.
Kathy McDonald.
Get a picture upstairs with the big check. You want to do that downstairs? Then I have to run upstairs to get the check.
Go, Chris, go.
So I want to congratulate Liz. She does get that qualifying spot if she wants it. Otherwise, it will pass down to Kathy if she would like it. So it's a paid entry, $275. So
Brutal end.
yeah, it's kind of a rough way to end. I'd like to thank Marianne for joining me. That was very
Thank you.
nice.
Thanks, Adrian.
Yeah, I'm glad you did.
Well, we need a little more Canadian content.
Well, yes. We gotta, represent over here.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, thank you very much.
Thank you. So I'd also like to thank Nate Klingensmith and Nicole Dennessy and Kira North for sending in, as well as Elaine Eberly and Leo Violet yesterday, and Brian Beach for helping me out. So awesome job. Thank you everyone for helping. I really appreciate it. I'd like to thank the sponsors, Billiard Shopping Network and Bad Boys Billiards Production, Jam Up Apparel, the Players Club Limited, the NWPA, and last but never least is Julie Lang at the Cassidy team, home of the 1% listing. Please check her out at julielang.com. So with that, our next stream will be in November. It will be the 7th through the 10th. It would be the Northwest APA 9-Ball Challenge. It would be at Chinook Winds in Lincoln City, Oregon. So definitely check that out. Log in and join us for that. And then our final event of the year is going to be November 16th and 17th. That will be coming to you live from Sam's in Portland. That will be the NWPA's final event. So with that, I'll remind everybody, please like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram, and please, please, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's how we are able to keep these streams free. We need our sponsors and we need, subscriptions. So with that, I'm going to wish everyone a very nice evening, and we'll see you next time. Take care.